Hey guys, welcome back to another stitch with me. Didn't get round to doing it yesterday, so sitting here doing it this afternoon. You're attached to my frame, so you shouldn't see any shaking. It shakes for me, but not for you. Anyway, grab a project, grab a drink. I've got juice and a coffee. It is so warm here today. It's like 26 degrees. I know that's not amazingly hot, but for us it is. I don't do heat generally. Oh, nuts. So, this week has been certainly another eventful week so far. Ellie's okay. She's still in a cast. It's just trying to get her in the shower. Oh my goodness, we're all technical and fancy in this house. She's got a bin bag for her cast. And then we sit her in the bath and we shower her. I say we, she keeps her leg up on the edge of the bath so it's not kind of in water or splashed. But she might only be 12, but she's a big girl. She's as tall as I am, and I'm either 5'4" or 5'5", I can't remember. And she's as tall as I am. She's big boned, and trying to get her in and out the bath, even with her help. We do have a laugh about it. Yeah. She's pretty much okay going to the toilet by herself now. Getting up the stairs is still a mission. I go up first, take her crutches up, leave them at the top of the stairs for her. She goes up on a bum. 10 minutes later, she's probably only halfway up, laughing her head off because she's exhausted already. Oh dear. It's right fun, I tell you. Night times are not good. She wakes in pain, usually between 5 and 6 in the morning. And I have to go and give her some more ibuprofen. And I don't give it until like 11 o'clock at night to make sure it covers her for a while, but, you know, about 5 o'clock is when it would be running out, so I don't suppose I can complain, really. She says she's got muscle aches in her arms and her shoulders. That's down to them taking all the weight, really, because she has to hop on her crutches. So she got a sore on her right hand after we went to the hospital on last Wednesday. That was just the crutch handles rubbing on her hands. So I crocheted, when I was on my crutches 3 years ago, I crocheted 2 little handles that fitted over the rubber handles. That's in the wrong place. No, I'm in the wrong place. Am I? Give me a sec, guys. No. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm in the wrong place. I'm a numpty. And my windows are open, so you will hear noise from outside. I do apologise. That sounds like an air ambulance right now. Definitely sounds like an air ambulance. Right, where's my last one? Oh no, they're okay. Good start, eh? Putting stitches in the wrong place. I still haven't received an appointment for her. But they said like 1 to 2 weeks she'd need to go back. And we noticed yesterday, holy moly, she lifted her foot up, or I was helping her put her foot on a cushion or something, and I noticed her foot is yellow. Oh my god, it's bruised really, really bad. Where your foot essentially meets your toes, say they're your toes, up to there, her cast is like here, and all this bit right here is yellow. Oh my goodness. And it can't be the cast because that's purple. So it has bruised horrendously, which I can't say I'm surprised, especially when they said she did a really good job. You know, it's a bad fracture. But she's getting there. I mean, her toes are all swollen. She laughs at it. She'll put her feet together and just laugh at the difference. Yeah, it's quite funny. But I'm just hoping that the swelling goes down a bit, because I don't want a cast to get too tight and cut off the blood supply. I do keep tickling her toes to make sure it's all still good, much to her annoyance, because she can't pull away. I'm only joking. I'm not that mean. I touch her toes. I make her wiggle them, because I don't want anything to go stiff. So that'll just cause her more problems when the cast comes off. But she's still finding it hard to get comfortable in bed. You might hear a lot of noise at the back. I've just realised they're digging up the top as well, completely renovating his back garden. So he's got like mini diggers and everything up there. So you might hear those with the window open. Yeah, I haven't got as much stitching done again already this week. I don't think the weather's really helping. It's like so warm. Tyler and Riley went out for like 5 minutes and that was it. I just put that in the wrong place. I need to figure that out. I've got an extra stitch. No, I haven't. Oh yeah, I put it under the wrong one. Don't know where my head is today, but it isn't in my cross stitch. Not there. Okay. We have had some laughs though this past couple of weeks. She's already a week down, just over, only another 5-ish, 4 or 5 to go. Hopefully. I got my questionnaires off the council and they want to know about Ellie and Tyler not being at school, so I filled that in. That's gone back. And apparently we're not the only ones. Rob took it around the post office to post it recorded, And the lady said, there's been 4 others of them come in this week. What are they? And he said, oh, they're just questionnaires that they want us to fill in because people aren't sending their kids into school. And there was like room for a little bit for like me to write in, like my mitigating circumstances or evidence as to why I'm keeping the kids at home. And all I said was, I don't want them to catch this virus. I don't want them to have the vaccine either. I don't like the fact that these vaccines have been rushed, because things get missed. And then the AstraZeneca one, that's causing problems in another country now with blood clots. So my eldest hasn't gone for his second jab for that reason, because it was that vaccine. And then I said, basically, if I was purposely putting my children in a dangerous or harmful situation, I would be prosecuted and my kids taken away. Right now I'm protecting them from a harmful situation, and you're prosecuting me anyway. So does that mean if my kids come to school and they accidentally catch COVID, I can sue the council? I mean, I know it's their education. Don't get me wrong. I have never, ever denied them an education. I have asked the school for help for work, and they just, no, they should be in school. So it's not for lack of trying. But it's not like Ellie could really be in school at the moment anyway, because she's supposed to have a leg up like 90% of the day, which it isn't right now. And the swelling and the bruising, I'm not surprised they told her 90% of the day keep it up. But she says after a while it hurts, so I give her a few minutes grace. Put it down for a little while. And then it has to go back up. She doesn't like putting it up, but it hurts whether it's up or down, so it doesn't really matter. And I tell you what, that cast, it's one of the, it's not plaster of Paris anymore, it's a synthetic one, which looks, I don't know, really weird, like a plastic bandage. They soak it in water and then they put it on and then it sets hard. Well, I don't know if you've ever been near one, but when we're trying to get Ellie in and out the bath, or, you know, just general putting the bin bag on, or trying to get her trousers on or something, if you've ever caught yourself and you've accidentally scraped against that cast, oh my God, it takes skin. It took a chunk out of my knuckle yesterday. It is rough, man. Really, really rough. And if Ellie wants to lie on her side, she has to have a pillow because it's just too rough, too hard. Yeah, I've caught my toes on it. I've caught my fingers on it. I think I'm too far down. Let's just say it's been fun. Missed it. Ellie caught her elbow on it yesterday. She said that hurt. It's to make up for all the times I've caught myself on it. I don't think there's anyone in... Oh, her dad. I don't think she's caught in with it yet. Mind you, when it comes to, you know, Ellie... Oh, I missed. She's a girl, he's a boy, her dad. So when it comes to personal care, that falls to me usually. So it's me that's always around the casting getting caught. I can't wait for it to get it off. A week already feels like, oh, I don't know, ages. It just feels forever. But like I said to Ellie, in a few weeks' time, you'll look back at this. It'll all be over. Yeah, let's not do that, Ellie.
That hurt.
Oh my goodness, it's warm. Makes a change, because the last couple of weeks at least, it's done nothing but rain and be cold and just generally bad weather. It's making up for it now. And you were meant to be, I think they referred to it as a heat bubble on the news, the weather. And I still haven't finished. I'm behind my May bookshelf challenge. I've still got some stitches to put in on this one and Disney Villains to complete it. And then we're already into June, so then I've got to start June's. What a nightmare. I'm not normally behind, I'm normally up on these and done. We'll blame Ellie, it's her fault. I can feel you looking at me. I said I'm behind on my stitching. I said we'll blame you. No. Oh. She was gutted yesterday because Riley and Tyler went to play in the garden. She's like, I can't go out there. I've got 2 steps down from my back door to go outside where I did my ankle. And it's hard for her getting up and down them. So it's just easier if she stays inside. Well, that's because I helped her out and she soon got a numb bum. We had a garden day on Saturday, like clear all the weeds. And I helped her hop out. She sat on the bench in the garden for a little while and she's like, right, I'm going in now, my bum's numb. So it's not like she could sit out there for ages anyway. Let's tie this off. If it wasn't so hot, I'd shut the window. That noise is annoying.
It is.
It is. No, missed. I hate trying to catch the middle of the square. Drives me nuts. Even though I prefer tying off that way. Saves the flipping it over, doesn't it? Anyway, that's that thread. Do you know, I didn't even pull my thread out. This is just what was left from yesterday. Where did it go? No, not that one. This one. Yep. Don't knot. Yesterday, every 2 minutes, my thread was knotting. I still haven't got around to getting some of that thread wax or whatever it is. I'm going to have to though, because it drove me insane yesterday. I'd just clear one, I'd finish that stitch, start the next stitch, and then I'd have another. Just was not my day yesterday. Right, where are we? Let's make sure we've got the right place, because we know what I'm like. Useless. I'm sorry, I'm kind of over at the side. I'll be moving your way shortly. I just couldn't seem to get my camera set up like I normally would today. It's like I've forgotten where I normally put it. It's weird. Ellie, you're biting your skin. No, she's not stopped biting her skin ever. So what's the next thing you need to work on?
I've never bit my skin on else.
That's good then, don't ever start.
Nope, so I know people get addicted to it, don't know how.
I don't actually know.
Like how do people get addicted to it?
I think boredom has a lot to do with it. Yeah.
So it's always bored then?
No, her hands are bored. When she's sitting on her phone, her hands are bored. Stitch. That'll solve it. She's got her headset on, she's not even listening to me. I forgot where I just was. Oh yeah. Poor Binks and Luna, even they're suffering in this heat. Luna's lying in the shade at the side of the house. And Binks is probably lying in someone's garden in the shade.
Or under a car.
He won't have gone far though because of all the noise. He's a very skittish cat.
No, Nooney's more skittish, but he's...
Not when it comes to vehicles.
No, Nooney's more brave when it comes to vehicles. When it comes down to like a cat fight, Dinky's the one always to go in. But then Nooney's like, nah, I'll sit this one out.
It was that warm yesterday, it was really funny. I was watching them on the floor.
Okay.
Binks and Luna.
I was going to say, I sat on the floor yesterday outside.
And they lay near each other and Luna was trying to reach over to him with her paws to play. And he made a nudge towards her, so she sat up.
With her ears back.
Yeah. And then she waited a minute and then he nudged forwards again, which spooked her. And she was like, oh, forget this, I'm off. She turned around and run.
I've never seen Nooney wanting to play with Dinks, if I'm being honest. Like, it's always Dinky the one that wants to play, and then she just backs off. She knows.
Yeah, but she gives him back sometimes now.
Because she knows he's rough.
He is rough. I saw him peddling her head.
Did you actually?
Yeah. He had hold of her head in his front paws and he was peddling it with the back.
Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube. So cat peddled the other cat's
Yeah.
head. And then the guy said that you're going to break their neck. Probably would.
They're a funny pair, my cats.
They're really funny.
So, what have you guys been up to? Tell me how your week's been. Have you done anything exciting? The highlight for me has been getting Ellie in and out the shower. And we spend half an hour laughing about it as well. We tried to get her in twice this morning. The first time, I don't know, her arms just weren't even prepared. So she had to jump.
Oh,
So we had to pull her back up onto the side of the bath, have a laugh, get the laugh out of the way, and then try again.
there's always that one laugh. It's hard leaving with a broken ankle.
I've been trying to get her out again. Oh my days. We were both in stitches. Ellie's sitting there laughing, don't let me go. Coming back from the hospital on Wednesday, because she'd gone up there in like below the knee cast, she was fine in the taxi, but coming home she had a full leg cast on, so it was hard for her to get in and out the taxi. I don't know if I've already told you, but she got in the taxi just and wedged her foot under the passenger seat. She said, Mum, I can't move my foot, I'm not going to be able to get out. Oh, you are? I'll get you out. Oh my god, we were laughing about that as well. We both wet ourselves trying to get her out the taxi. I literally grabbed her under the arms and just wrestled her to, to the outside of the taxi. We have had some laughs, we have, over this cast.
See that?
She says going up the stairs feels like a workout.
That'd be good.
And when her arms are aching because she's been on her crutches, that really doesn't help. That just adds to it. So we're having the my arms hurt moaning at the moment.
And at night, leg. So daytime arms, nighttime leg.
I said we'll just be getting into a routine with Ellie and we'll have it all down, you know, spot on and perfect. Just as she's about to have the cast off. That's how it'll work for me.
What you got it spot on and perfect, right? She's got the cast off. No. That's sad. Because when you get used to it, it's like they just took it off.
Yeah, but that's the way it works. She has to be so careful at the top of the stairs because when she gets up, she can't get up off the floor if she's sat on the landing. She has to have her feet 2 steps down and stand up on that step below, and then she has to hop up the last 2 steps. My god, I got visions of her just falling down the stairs one of these days.
I'm telling you, Mum, that's what exactly what happened in my head.
I said to her, all I need is another trip to A&E. Please not, thank you.
I mean, you have to go back like every week, so she's just
Why do we have to make it more?
She wants to.
She doesn't. That hurt bad enough. Didn't it, Ellie?
I can't believe that one hop off the curb.
She is nodding.
Well, I can't believe that one hop off the curb. I actually don't know what it is.
And Tyler joked about breaking his. I'm like, please God, no. Nope.
It's not about kids who take care of him.
Well, obviously me.
Why not Dad?
Oh, mind you, yeah. The personal hygiene, that'd be your dad.
Me and Tyler were both making jokes about it. Dad.
I remember when Tyler broke his arm, we kept his cast. Because he wanted to. We just put it, you know, in a tub on the cupboards, I think. Anyway, after a while, we had to throw it out. You wouldn't think that they would smell after a while, but it did. It really did. So we had to get rid of it. And Ellie's is like 3 times bigger, so we got no chance.
Well, how small?
They smell. It doesn't matter how big or small they are.
What are they?
The casts. We had to get rid of Tyler's.
At the start, Ellie smelled really bad, but you've just got used to the smell now, haven't you? Everyone's just got used to the smell.
The cast doesn't smell.
Yes, it does.
It does not.
As soon as she got her cast, I literally almost vomited over the smell.
It doesn't smell, guys. It doesn't.
To me, it does.
Oh. I think I need a fan in the front room.
What are you going to buy one? Not because I got you one at fruit stand.
No.
Sounds good, lovely.
Our front room's in the sun for like most of the day. You'd think they'd put it around the back, around the front really, so it's not in the sun. Because it does get really warm, especially when there's no wind. There you go, my temperature thing says 27. It's gone up a degree.
So it's getting colder or hot?
Hotter.
It's just the death of me.
I think I need to make... Did your dad fill the ice cube tray, Ray?
I'm not sure if he refilled it. I could go refill it.
I'll have to check.
I can go refill that one. No. I didn't see him put the water back in, so I can go refill it now. Filter water or tap?
Tap.
Okay.
They're only ice cubes. I don't bother with the filter water. They're going to need them today, crikey. I think my back's on fire. Mind you, I need to turn the blinds. Hold on a second. Just enough to take the sun off my back. There we go.
I'm not a fan of bees.
Huh?
I'm not a fan of bees.
I'm not a fan of bees, but I'm not as scared of them as I am of wasps.
Hey, he's gonna come in.
It's a big fly.
No, it's not.
How do you know? You thought the last one was a bee and it was just a blue bottle fly. No, shut the door. Riley.
He was actually making the sound of a bee.
Flies make the same sound, the big blue flies. Just leave it, I'll do it in a minute.
What, the ice cubes?
Yeah, just leave it.
I can do it now.
No, wrong spot.
I don't see yellow on him. Does that mean it's just a fly?
Maybe.
Shall I try shoot him out?
Whatever. All the way to the bottom.
He's coming for me. Come on, Pat, see the bee. He's coming for me. Here.
Oh, my coffee. See, every week I get involved with my stitching and having a chat and I forget my coffee. Well, I think I've already done that one. I'm going to let you mark it off. Let you guys go. It is way too warm here. I think I'm melting. Yeah. So thank you for visiting with me and listening to me ramble on about our week of laughs. The usual. Take care, stay safe. All links to everything are in my description, as they are every video. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.